Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
There he is now kissing her, right outside your apartment.
It would be strange if that were me, but that's not, so yeah, it's quite inappropriate.
Not only girlfriend, they've been living together for the last 6 months.
Busted.
Been together for a year and a half.
Busted.
I really, it's not what it was.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
Just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Oh. I asked her about him, and she said nothing was going on.
Do you want to confront him?
Oh, yeah. Take me there.
Yeah, I got him. Hey, go. Go.
This is like not how this is supposed to work,
Just
John.
go with him.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Greetings, I'm Joey Greco. Welcome to another compelling episode of Cheaters. Allow me to introduce Amy O'Neill, a young lady suspicious of her boyfriend's recent distance. Ready to set her mind at ease, Amy places her trust in the detectives at Cheaters.
Amy O'Neill, age 22, a pharmaceutical salesperson who fears her boyfriend may be filling out an intimate prescription for another woman.
Anil and I met at a party at his old apartment. My ex-boyfriend, now my ex-boyfriend, took me over there, and he was a friend of Anil's, one of his coworkers, and Anil was having a party, a pre-Halloween party. And we went there and I met Anil. Well, in the beginning of our relationship, we were really happy. We did a lot of things together, like one of those, I can't wait to see him, can't wait to see her, you know, always thinking about each other. He'd send me, I'd get home and I'd have flowers and a card, and about every day I'd get a different card, and put a big box full of cards from him, and I don't know, it was really happy. It was like a storybook, sort of. Lately, the I love yous and the cuddles and stuff, they aren't really like they used to be. You know, when somebody touches you and you can feel it and you can see and you can hear in their voice and they say I love you, that it's authentic and they really mean it, or if it's just kind of like a shallow, you know, like peck and pat on the back and I love you, rushing out the door type thing, it's totally different. If I were to find out that he's cheated on me, I don't know, I'd probably be pissed. I'd be really angry. I'd definitely, I'd be angry because I'd feel betrayed.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Anil Saga, age 28, a computer technician who may be sharing space on his hard drive with another woman. Investigation day 2. After a slow start, Cheater's persistence pays off as suspect Saga comes out of his apartment with an unknown female. All seems innocent at first until she gets to her car, where Mr. Saga immediately leans in for a luscious smooch. Cheaters' watchdogs are immediately privy to the fact that this relationship constitutes more than mere friendship, but it's unclear just how far the deception goes. The two then head off in their separate vehicles, looking quite pleased with whatever had just taken place. Perhaps feeling a twinge of apprehension, Anil immediately picks up his cell phone to reassure his girlfriend that all is well.
Baby.
Hey, what's up,
I kind of leave right back. I think like clean and stuff.
What have you done since I've been gone?
Nothing. I mean, after Red's over for some food, I'll watch the football game. That's about it. I mean, I've been working, 50 or 60 hours a week to get this project done for these new programs. I mean, I'll see you later, though.
Okay. I guess I'll see you when I get home.
Okay.
Give me a call.
Okay, I gotta go.
Bye.
Bye, sweetie.
Love you.
Love you.
Investigation Day 5. Cheater's PIs keep close tabs on Mr. Saga and strike gold again when his companion, now identified as Janisa Kensler, pulls her car up next to him at his place of residence. Anil appears not to have a care in the world as he confidently strolls over to companion Kensler's car. She happily greets him with a peck on the cheek and then does a little derriere shake so as to properly close her car door. Detectives sense trouble when the two then skip inside and spend over an hour together alone. As suspect Saga sends her off on her way, Cheater's PIs debate whether to close the investigation with the extensive evidence already acquired. But they opt to stay on for a few more days. Investigation Day 9. The suspect and his companion pull up together in his truck. Cheerfully holding the keys in his mouth like a dog with a bone, he graciously lets his lady out of the car on his side of the vehicle. The playful and intimate body language between the two is undeniable. After giving her a provocative pat on her backside, the two then follow the same pattern as before, heading indoors for what investigators can only assume to be another afternoon quickie. 50 minutes later, apparently done with their siesta shenanigans, they waltz back out to his truck with Saga's necktie conspicuously loosened. The muscular Saga is barely able to squeeze into the driver's seat beside companion Kensler, but when he finally manages to pull off the feat, the two top off their day with a long and passionate kiss. Whatever satisfaction was gained earlier is apparently not enough for the insatiable Saga, as he tackles Kensler in an aggressive and lusty manner. Without a doubt, these two are up to no good, and Cheater's watchdogs close the case, satisfied that their work is complete. After the break, the confrontation.
Now that Anil's inexcusable conduct has been confirmed, Cheaters must report the unspeakable news to Amy. Facing the tragic situation, Amy clings to the memory of better times.
When my detectives brought me this information and I was able to view it, your boyfriend's public displays of, I should say nothing more but affection towards another woman was inappropriate, and I don't believe it was right for someone that's in a committed relationship. That's why you're here right now, and that's why I'm going to show you this, and then you tell me. Well, on this day of investigation, we caught up with him at lunchtime, goes back to his house, your house, for lunch. This woman, we didn't know who she was. We didn't know when she got there. He was only in there for about an hour. When he left, she left with him. The frustrating part about this is his displays of affection, kissing her, right outside your apartment. Does that seem appropriate behavior to you?
Let's see, it wouldn't be strange if that were me, but that's not, so yeah, it's quite inappropriate.
Well, I had a problem with it, and I thought you would. On this day of investigation, same thing, but he went and picked her up. Now, obviously, they're not bringing any lunch in, but when he comes out, his tie is hanging down. Obviously, there's been something going on inside the house. He puts her back in his truck where he sits right next to her, and this gets a little more difficult to see. There he is now kissing her, as he just kind of lays on top of her in the truck. And personally,
and this is outside of my house.
This is outside your house where you live.
Great.
Personally, when I saw it, I said, yeah, there is a problem. We have a pattern. He's having an affair with the same woman. The frustrating thing is he's bringing her home to your house. He's with her today.
Okay.
They are getting some food right now. Detective Gomez, talk to me. Okay, will you stay on it? Okay. Looks like she's going to be spending the night at your house tonight. We're going to have to go now.
Okay.
And deal with it. We'll just deal with them right now. Have you found anything at home? Anything strange that was suspicious?
Well, okay, he comes home to eat lunch, but he doesn't eat lunch.
Yeah, no, he hadn't been eating lunch.
And well, he said he's been going over paperwork and doing this and doing that, and most likely her in the bed that we sleep in. And
okay.
Yeah.
Give just a couple seconds. Let's go.
Hey!
Anil?
What's going on here?
This is a friend of mine.
Hi. Hi.
I'm Tommy Graham from the TV show Cheaters. This friend of yours, we've caught you on 3 separate occasions spending lunch with her. Bringing her over to your house. Not only girlfriend, they've been living together for the last 6 months.
Busted.
Been together for a year and a half.
Busted.
I really, it's not what it looks like, honestly.
Closed.
What do you mean it's not what it looks like?
House for lunch in your living room?
Have you guys been sleeping
You couldn't figure that one out?
I thought you were out of town.
Okay, you must have the IQ God would give a dead gopher if you couldn't figure it out.
Right.
She is my girlfriend.
That's what you have to say? Gee
No,
whiz.
you look a little sweaty, a little hot. How long have you been bringing her?
A couple times.
Just a couple times? Okay, we're lying already. You're totally lying.
Yeah, no, not lying.
Okay, so the video camera explained that one, what they do. They make that up? Make that up? No, not on the same days that you're having lunch at home.
At least let Amy hear it, for God's sakes, man. He's sitting there going, oh, we've been together 2 times? You've been with him 2 times is what he's saying.
Definitely more than 2. But.
So, dude, what's up?
Coming up, the conclusion.
Do you love her?
Oh, and the flower, that was really cute. I noticed that one. That was adorable.
Yeah.
Did she get her own bouquet, or just are you splitting them up now?
No.
That's cute. That's real cute.
When you brought her
Does he send you
flowers
cards?
yesterday, what
Does he
was
send
that
you
about?
cards
Did
and
you
just
mean
write
it,
in
or you
them?
just not
And
care?
isn't he so sweet and thoughtful?
Thought so.
Huh?
Yeah. Nifty.
How long?
Oh, please.
Yeah, I'd like
You've
to
got
stick
plenty of
around.
friends.
Hope y'all work out, but I'm out. Yeah.
Can you say bye to your little friend? Give her a little kiss on her cheek, something?
She doesn't matter. You do.
She doesn't matter.
You're the one that matters to me, baby.
You gave her the same flower. I mean, so where'd you find her?
At the bar, at the street, the guys.
Yeah.
For work.
With the guys? What guys?
From work.
See, I don't think we could be together after this because there's so much like mistrust
So all these
and betrayal.
all these guys.
The guys who've never
know
been
that
guys
you've been
before.
messing around?
I mean, they have been, but not anymore. You know. I'm not gonna look in my head anymore.
Amy, please. Amy, please.
No, don't. You're gonna just totally humiliate, embarrass yourself because it's a total waste of your time. Right. I'd like to think we can at least be friends.
Amy, please. We can be more than that.
A friend doesn't do that to a friend. No.
Oh.
This is gonna be fun.
You know what? I just decided there wasn't quite enough Coke on your shirt. Thanks for leaving me out. All right, see ya.
Oh, darling, you look a little wet.
I'm sorry. Please. The neighbor's out. Just please let us. Go inside. Talk. Please.
I'm going this way.
Maybe. Please.
One thing, pal, is I don't know if she's going to give you another shot, but you got a lot to learn. I hope you got a wake-up call tonight.
After the confrontation, Amy seeks solace among family and friends. At the conclusion of the show, Cheaters discloses Amy's plans for the future. But next, Cheaters welcomes Deedee Sampson, a former suspect with a fresh take on the John Daniels case.
Deedee Sampson, age 32. Deedee describes how the confrontation with John on Cheaters has altered her perceptions.
When I was at the waterfall, I was very embarrassed. I had no idea that y'all were going to show up, and I just feel really bad. When y'all came around the corner, I was in shock. I didn't know what to do. And when I saw Jonathan, it just hurt me really bad.
I believe you.
I'm Joey Greco with Cheaters.
What's this, man?
Well, this is...
Hey,
okay,
man,
hang
who the hell
on.
are you?
Relax, relax.
Who the hell
relax.
are you, man?
Well, when they were fighting, of course I was worried about Jonathan. I mean, Mike was just a little fling that I had just for a short while. And of course, Jonathan, I didn't want to see him fighting, and I didn't want to see Mike getting beat up, but I was really worried about Jonathan of hurting him. Well, Mike is a young guy, and he wasn't. He said he loved me, but he does. I don't think he knows what love is, and it was just so short anyway. But with Jonathan, I feel like I hurt him.
Why did you cheat on me, huh?
Come on. We can talk about it in the car.
Why? Come on, look. You don't know what love means. Why did you do this to me?
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
He just doesn't ever want to do anything with me. You never want to go out. You never want to do anything.
The only thing I'm mad about is the cameras that were hidden in my house. But, you know, like I said, I learned a lesson, and Cheaters they helped me a lot with my relationship.
I don't see
That's your
anything.
house.
Who is that?
Now, who's that?
Does that look like you? Does that look familiar?
And that's not your house? No? That's not
It's
you?
not my. It's
Okay.
not me.
Here, let me get a
That
better
is
shot.
you.
It's my
Here, show
twin
them next scene.
sister. Let's go.
No.
Go. You're gonna get this.
Deedee, how about this? Deedee,
You
how
file
about
whatever
this?
you want, hon, because we're through. We're finished.
Well, my next relationship, I am going to be a really good girl. I'm not going to do anything without him. I'm going to share him. I'm going to share everything with him. I'm not going to take him for granted. I think my next relationship will be a lot better.
Although initially having felt somewhat conciliatory toward her boyfriend, Amy O'Neill later changed her mind about the matter and opted to cut her losses and move on without a Neil saga. She said she no longer considers him either a friend or a lover. As of the airing of this show, the two still live together in their rented home, but are making preparations for a permanent separation. When contacted for comment, O'Neill was somewhat evasive in his answers. But he did state that he'd like to make peace with Amy, though such a development seems unlikely at this time. For her part, Janisa Kensler simply stated that the affair and her appearance on television were inconsequential and even somewhat humorous. She's not spoken with either party since the night of the confrontation.